Before we get to that random thing,
Go
before
ahead.
we get to that, I really because this keeps coming about. This mental health thing keep coming about. Like multiple
Okay.
people been be asking me about it and stuff. I'm gonna say this. Uh, a lot of people in today's time, damn near everybody got some mental issues. Especially like look at the world we
Mhm.
living in today, bro. It's expensive. Motherfuckers don't know how they gonna pay their bills. Motherfuckers out here struggling. They can't get comfortable. Like
Shit
that
getting
that
higher.
that shit will fuck up your mental.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody deals with it differently, but it's out here. So I'm gonna ask you, brothers, how are y'all mentals?
I mean, you know what? I'll go first, man.
Stable.
Uh, it to me, man. To me, it's up and down. It's up and down every day. Some days you feel like it's not enough. You're not doing enough, but you really. But then there's other days where you just feel like you're on top. Nothing can stop you, and really, life is always gonna knock you down one peg,
Hmm.
and you just always got to keep getting back up. And not worry about the failure. Just learn from your mistakes and stuff, and try not to repeat them. Try your best not to repeat them, and not fall into old habits. And stop thinking about the past and what you did in the past. Just worry about what you're doing now, at this moment. And really, that's what I mean. I'm fine, man. I'm fine. I'm good.
You good?
I'm
What
good.
about you? What about you, cuz? How your mental, man?
I would say, man, I'm stable.
Mm,
I'm stable. I feel like with the whole, mental thing is it's really you getting outside of your head, if that
mm,
makes sense. Because it's like you can put yourself in a spell, you know? Like you can be depressed for so long, or I wouldn't even say depressed. You could be thinking about something or dwelling on something for so long that it really just starts to suck your energy away.
mm,
Or you could be in an environment that starts to suck your energy away and you don't even realize it. And you'll be going home tired, or you always tired, or you just want to sleep. You don't want to get up because you don't want to deal with what's ahead because you
mm,
shit just on your brain. But one thing I can say that's been helping me a lot, besides doing those motivationals in the morning,
mm.
it's really trying to stay positive.
Mhm.
You know, like the positive energy thing, that shit really helps, man. Like no matter
Yeah.
what comes your way, like I said, I'm 35, bro. I ain't got a gray hair yet, and I don't intend on getting none anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to, every time there's a like a negative energy or negative position that I'm put in, I always try to look at the pros of that.
Mhm.
And it helps because if you think about it, like just like I deal with pain, like you look at pain as only being temporary.
Mm,
It's something that's not going to stay around. It's only going to last for so long if you allow it to. But if you don't think about it, you take your mind off of it, you're not going to worry about it. So just handle your business, man, and don't. And that gets in the way too. When you going through negative spells, bro, you don't want to handle shit. It makes you
mm,
not want to do shit. It's like,
Mhm.
why? Why do I keep doing this shit? Man, I seen something today that was crazy, and it was about men and how we don't we're how women be believing that we're selfish sometimes.
mm,
But it's like when you look at a man working 80 hours a day, I mean 80 hours a week just to provide for his family, that's 100 and some hours a month that we have to do to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? That's taken away from time, attention, being a father, being a friend, being a brother, being a son, that we have to dedicate in order to not be selfish to take care of other people. And I think that alone, when we get a chance to take the world off our shoulders, we're like, who am I? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's being
No
using that
roots.
positive energy, if not just to boost your morning, if not just to end your night, you have to have some sort of time throughout the day where you use that positive energy and place that shit somewhere, man. Like that shit is you have to be active with positive energy, man. So I'm stable.
Mhm.
Settle out there, man.
Sometimes,
Settle
I
out
mean, I mean, you know, I look at when I have anger. I just hit the weights. I just look at the weights now and then use that anger just to get a good workout in. Man, it just releases
Facts.
everything. It's a good stress release. Working out is a good stress release. Reliever, and that's it.
Beautiful Tay Tay in the building. What's up with it, Tay Tay?
Hey,
Always
Tay
focus.
Tay.
Like what
Thank
you
you for
said,
stopping
Terry.
by.
Just focus on the positive things that you have done, not the
Have to,
negative
man.
shit.
You have to.
See, I'm gonna say, woo, my mental is good now. But it wasn't easy.
Nah.
Like you said, cause I used to always try to see the positive in things. Like just stay positive, you get positive results. But a lot of times that shit is easier said than done.
They're done.
Mhm.
Facts.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that shit arouse you to be fucking depressed. But you
Mm.
know, I'm like, why sit here and be depressed? You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna change nothing. You know, why sit
Mm-hmm.
around and mope about it? So I try to just stay positive, even throughout the bad. I'll be
Yep.
like, look, there's a positive outcome that's gonna come out of this. And I feel like once you down, it's only up from here. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's only up
Mhm.
from here. So for every bad thing that happened to you, some good is about to come out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Times two. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing lately. Just remaining positive and not trying to let anything break my spirit because I
Mm-hmm.
see I got a goal in hand and I see it's coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm sooner than I probably fucking think. But you know, like just I just stay positive, bro. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like
It's
it ain't no amount of weed or alcohol that can mask any of that shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
nah,
That's all.
man.
That's why I've been
Yeah.
like. If y'all notice, like we ain't really been going crazy on that shit like we usually do.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like that shit is a band-aid.
Yeah,
It's a band-aid. It's
But
temporary. You
it's
people
temporary.
you just
drown
numbed it.
themselves in alcohol and they drown
Mm,
themselves in other psychedelics and shit like that. And we do calm you. It's different type of weed do different type of shit. It does put you in a place of peace. It puts you in a space of calm, depending on what you're doing. Like I know my release, which I kind of changed my habits but when I was going through my little spells, I would come home, come in my back room, which is like my man cave area. Well, it done turned into the boys' play area now, but I would come to the back room. I roll me a fatty. You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to dare dabble in the cabbage. You know what I'm saying? But I would excuse me, I would roll me a blunt, give me a little cup of Crown, turn me on a TV show or watch some YouTube, and I would just for 3-4 hours I would just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? I just get off work, and that's how I kind of like digested everything.
mm,
Thought about the day, thought about what tomorrow was gonna look like, to my peace, and I stopped doing it. I had to stop doing it because of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking in the house. I don't want that
Mhm.
shit to, travel. I stopped doing that. And then I was like, man, I don't want to smoke outside. That's bum shit. So let me stop. So I stopped smoking. But I did keep my little give me a drink. But I noticed I would be tipsy
mm,
the rest of the night. And I'm like, damn, like I pass out and be like, damn, nigga, I was just so I stopped. I stopped drinking at home, man. And
mm.
now I only drink on Drunk Man Sundays. So
That,
it was a coat. It was like a band-aid. It was like, yeah, nigga, you
mhm.
you thinking and shit, but nigga, you pass out and you wake up like, nigga, what the fuck was yesterday about? And you like, how
and,
much
and and
Crown
and
was
I
I
don't
drinking?
knock nobody. Like I used to see like, damn man, how could you like drink like throughout the week like that? But when you I see when motherfuckers get off work, why they gonna have a drink?
Yeah.
All the shit they gotta deal with.
Stressful, man.
Shit be stressful. You
Yeah.
damn right. Something to knock the edge off temporary. To
Yep.
get that dumbass job off your mind. To get
Yep.
that dumbass coworker that you better choke out off your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. And you know what's crazy though? Like
I'm
I
like,
see why people do that. I like that you said that
like
because
that.
Mm,
if you look at it, everybody got different lives, right?
mm,
So you'll have those men that they go to the bar, that'll go to the bar when they get off. They'll go have 4 or 5 beers and shit. It's like, nigga, the amount of weight that lifts off your shoulders just being there, being off work,
mm,
being able to have a drink, being able to be alone. That's 100 right there.
mm,
So when you go home, you got to go back to reality.
mm.
People
Mhm.
don't like being in reality, man, but that's the
Mhm.
thing. That's
And
where
then,
the
but then the
positive
thing is
energy
too,
comes.
when you go, this shit start all over again. You be like, I
Yeah.
gotta go back. I'm at this motherfucking place more than I'm at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But you got to
That,
treat that the same way as positive energy, man. You got to treat that like a routine. You got to pull positive energy out as a routine, just like working out. You're not going to get results overnight. You got to constantly put that mindset. You got to train your mind.
Got to be consistent, bro.
Yeah. That shit get worrisome, man. But people got so much self-doubt nowadays because everything is so judgmental. It's hard to be in a place of peace. That's why I stay away from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we have our small little circle, bro. We don't be in everybody's face. We don't be at everybody parties and shit. Like, I nigga flashing the camera.
Hey, boy. Hey, this gotta go, boy. This motherfucker gotta go.
See, it's just little shit, man, that you can do to be positive, man. If you got to download you a little scriptures and quotes that you just to get through the day to get you going, you never know how much little words of encouragement will help you, bro. Like, it's just little things, man.
Sounds. It's always okay. It's always okay to ask for help, to say you need help.
Facts.
Anytime.
Be positive, man. There's so much shit in the world that's looking to tear us down. You got to have some sort of place of peace.
And ask your people too. Just call them, say, "Hey, are you all right?" I know, but man, are you all right? Or sister, are you all right? Like, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what somebody going through. So don't always just call to ask for some shit. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
Cause you probably the motherfucking way to making somebody depressed.
That's why I stay away from people.
Let me get $20 till next week.
Let me. Can you come get me for work in the morning? You know my car been down for about 2 months. The fuck are you doing with your money? You know what?
Yeah.